and I want you to give me your feedback. First of all, this is our regular sound check. Please let me know if you can both see and hear me well. Well, my greetings to all of you, and meanwhile, let's look at the geography, as there are a lot of languages we translate into today. And in the chat boxes, please write down the country and the town you are from, as there are interpreters who will translate into the languages of the countries of our partners, those people who will develop and promote our project. Awesome. So my greetings once again. Let's start. I see a lot of countries, including Australia, South Africa. My greetings. I am in the Russian-speaking chat, therefore can easily read this chat, but my greetings to our foreign partners as well. We are in different time zones, therefore good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all of you. But most importantly, that irrespective of the borders globally, we can easily come together and see and hear what is meaningful to each one. Well, our today's presentation is about a very demanded, very needed aspect that is spreading around the globe for over 1 year, and there are changes and transformations, and this long-lasting crisis that will continue and no one knows how long. It affects a lot businesses and the business owners, SMEs in particular. Many people have closed down their businesses and enterprises, and in case you suffer from a serious situation, please give me 5 as an indication that you suffered from this. We do apologize. There is some technical hiccup in the Italian room, therefore we need to stop for a while. Guys, in the other rooms, please give your 5 if you are affected by these changes, by this lockdown and the crisis. So the crisis started in 2020. It still has its implications for many people. Many people find it difficult to open up their businesses or to continue their businesses. And when a person is immature, for instance, the youth, they may act and work online, but the mature people, elderly people who are used to old school of doing business, it's quite difficult and troublesome to actually adjust their habits and their modes of behavior. So in all the chats boxes, please give your feedback. I'd like to see whether there were some effects on you from this lockdown and pandemic. There are people who may be dismissed. So we know that over 2 billion people, according to the formal statistics, were made redundant, or they were provided some leaves. They work either online or they lost their jobs, including the number of business people. So the number of business people reduced substantially. And look, this is quite a challenging situation, and this is the time to find some solutions. And in our community, we created a new solution, which is called the digital platform. There is another hiccup in the Italian room. because there is some delay. So we still need to wait for some time for them to troubleshoot. So our hosts, please, and technical staff, please fix this challenge. And meanwhile, in all the other rooms, please write down about the time, so since the pandemic was officially announced, whether there were improvements or deterioration of the situation, what happened in your country, whether you observe changes in businesses, whether there are new directions emerging or most businesses have been closed. It's clear that there is a process of modernization. There is the robotics actively developing, but in some places there is horrible things happening. And I saw some posts by business owners when, look, there are such tombstones on top of their businesses. These are like their visualization of what is happening to them now. And this is like the point of growth, or on the other hand, a new trigger that help them to find new solutions. While we are still waiting for the Italian room to troubleshoot, let's discuss it and discuss what you did. There is no YouTube broadcast, webcast right now. Well, let's wait for the Italian room to be fixed. We do apologize. Do we have any hosts in any rooms who can troubleshoot? Because in the Italian room, in parallel, there are the translations of so simultaneous interpretation with about 10 seconds delay of the interpretation. So look, these are the pros and cons of our being online. On the one hand, so this challenge is being fixed. So these are the pros and cons of such meetings. The technologies are involved. And there is the broadcast on YouTube channel as well. Well, please, once again, write it down what happened to you, how you managed to overcome these challenges from business-wise. If you had a business and you may have lost it, and what you did, which measures were taken. Many businesses turned online. It was a good solution as there were a lot of people there after stopping to go to their jobs. We all turned online. And we know that the life actually was very active in our gadgets. And when you are in contact with your friends on the internet, you feel quite relaxed. But if you put aside your smartphone for some time, you feel that you are missing something. And it's normal, as we are at the point that without these gadgets, we cannot imagine our lives. We don't have the communication we used to have several decades ago. Some business owners, partners, write this down, business owners had to close their businesses and now they open up again. But look, there is no guarantee anymore that another wave, so let us not think about another wave, but anything may happen to any business. And there are a lot of examples, a bunch of examples, when people, after taking a long journey lasting 20, 30 years, 10, 30 years in business, and then business is closed down. And a person who is used to his daily routine, he could not realize what to do next. And therefore, we call everyone to find continuously new opportunities for improving your own business. I tend to say, no matter what you do in your mindset, keep a image of a running track, because no matter which way you travel along, either any relations or any business affairs, so this is a running track, and without moving along it, you will be pushed backwards, even if you believe that you achieved the coolest stage or level. Or if you take a step aside, you are pushed backwards with some adverse effects. So I know it from my experience, personal experience. And therefore, once again, since everything has been fixed, hopefully in all the rooms you can see and hear me well. My greetings to you once again. There is the broadcast on YouTube. If you want to share it in the chats, you will find the links. So please share it in case there is no possibility in other rooms, but this live broadcast is in Russian only. And the recordings will be available afterwards. Well, dear friends, once again, our digital platform designed for small and medium-sized business in these hash times for all the business owners. This is a platform that enables us to bring together customers and business owners in shopping malls, large businesses, and medium and small sized businesses as well. And here another slide. I'm always eager to meet new people. And if you don't know me, so I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Anastasia Guzhinskaya. I'm a vice president under the affiliate program of Evorich. I am ambassador of Evorich in Russia. I am the project manager for ILC. This is a legal policy, the next product to come. I do have some background. I am for many years in psychology, and I am an expert in network marketing and investment consultant, and a network marketing expert and personal performance coach. I had my business. I used to have my business, and therefore I know what may happen to your business when you take a step aside, when after many years of hard work, you want to take some rest, but your executive officer, when you are not in the country or on site, can actually do anything, and without having the proper control and monitoring, which we provide to anyone through this solution, you may not see it. You have no feedback. And therefore, now please put a plus in the chat if you are well aware and know how the feedback comes in any businesses, even catering business, restaurants, cafes, hotels. There is always a log of grievances and suggestions. Did you share some suggestions there? If yes, put a plus or give me some indication. I want to see those people who are always ready to improve the business or the place you enter. Well, from the perspective of a business owner, I can tell you that for us, as the owner of the business, it's really significant to get the feedback. When I visited my restaurant, the first thing I grabbed into my hands was this log, because that was the only option to learn about the quality of services provided to my customers, whether they like it or not. what happened, because when I asked my staff, so they all tend to say everything is fine and okay. But from the perspective of my employees, I understand that it's natural that they would never tell me that something went wrong, because independently they tried to resolve some conflict situations. But we do know that the manager and the owner of the business is the best to address any conflict situation. And here is another serious challenge faced by any business owner to get this feedback. There were some people leaving their kind words and gratitude in this log. And you feel really excited and pleased, because when you read this, your staff will be rewarded for doing a good job. And today I will make this presentation from a point of view of a person having some business background. I had my restaurant, a catering, and in my town there were about 15 selling points where I offered the products I was promoting. And here in this slide, let's discuss the way customers feel when they come to us as to a business owner. Even if you have no business background, please assume that you are a business owner and you have your business today. And what do you want first? You want your customer to be satisfied, for him or her to come, get your product or service, and be kneeling down and be very grateful, saying that I will come back and again and again. And you know, when I was in my shop or a restaurant, all the clients had these impressions, because I approached all of them and asked them whether they like it, what do you want in addition, maybe you want this or that, and next time you come back there will be a special offer. And by the way, dear friends, I will share some incredible news with you. I will tell you what is going on. We are in the progress. I will not share the secret now, but a bit later. Well, and the customer leaves quite excited and happy. And what do you think when he leaves your site? Which feedback will you get? If he is satisfied, if he is pleased, overwhelmed with his emotions. So I'm not talking about some different types of personalities, but generally females, although males like to actually boast of their achievements in shopping. Will they share the positive feedback? Yes, they will, meaning that they will hook additional number of customers. They will tell their friends of how well they were serviced. But quite often we face such a situation that in case a person is not inside the business, so the business owner is not fully involved, your employees will never be able to convey this energy. So they may not infill your customer with the emotions as you can do it if your employees are not motivated properly. And quite often, the personnel challenge, as there is such a statement, search for personnel. They simply work their hours. They earn their salaries or an interest from sales, a percentage from sales, but they simply work their hours as they don't feel this business to be theirs. And they understand that today I work for this business, tomorrow for another one. And actually, now we realize more and more that even a salesperson should be a professional. And you see another picture of a girl, and she asks why only one piece of ice was put into my coffee, whereas I actually asked to provide three. And quite often it happens that when people leave your business not satisfied, it causes additional non-satisfied customers in future. Look, if they give you a feedback of something wrong, you can anticipate the loss of future customers, there is the statistics that unsatisfied customer is minus 28 customers in future that could come to you, because this one will tell them, so don't go there, don't use their services, so I was serviced badly and they didn't even apologize. So look, in a restaurant business, when there is some problem, so in good restaurants they will provide something extra, they will not actually charge the meal in your bill, to make sure that you live, but without not saying some bad rumors to others. And this is actually the key here, to find satisfied customers. And by giving this solution, we cover the three needs of any business owner. So communication with the customer, getting a feedback from this customer, and having continuous collaboration and cooperation. And in this slide, next slide, please, we see the benefits of uGain business. Well, all those questions that may arise from any business owner, we actually streamline and optimize this. And we give them some free time to be creative, and without being obsessed with such concerns as advertising costs. We do know, if you have some business background, that when you start your business, up to 20% of your costs, these are advertising costs. And how can you assess whether the advertising is efficient or not? Quite often it happens that you may not even realize where these people come from, and therefore your spending on advertising and promotion, they are overestimated, so they are very excessive, and therefore many businesses have a lot of losses even at the start of their business. And this uGain application provides a chance to reduce advertising costs, as you can advertise and promote inside this solution freely with no need to pay extra. Your loyal customers, you will remind them of yourself, and they will see, this is my favorite business and it is waiting for me. And this way you get increased repeat purchases and expansion of the customer base, as the customers feel that you care of them. Any business is a live organism, and it includes relations of a business owner with a customer. Which relations do we establish? So even human relations, if you are attentive to your dear and beloved, if you give them some gifts or presents, extra hours of your free time, some care, then this person gets more loyal to you. He likes the times when he meets you, and the same effect is generated here when you are in contact with your customer, as through this application you actually establish this rapport, and you can see the impressions of your customers, where he is and what he buys. You can keep track of all these things through the application and offer to him what he needs at this time. So today, give him a special offer. Our application also is available worldwide. Even though your customer goes somewhere else and he travels, he still has access to our application, to the list of businesses and enterprises included into our ecosystem, and you can offer him your services globally. And in addition, you can easily improve the quality of servicing. And look, it's clear to everyone how to do it, as inside the application you can track all those required things that are highly demanded by our customers. Well, your collaboration with your customers, how you can interact with them. You can get their feedback and text them, ask them questions whether they like it or not, get some feedback about the quality of services provided. You can post the menu, and this is available online. You can turn your business online, and by one click of your hand, you get your online shop with no restriction on the list of products. If you have a large range of products, some smaller products with a lot of items on your list, you can continuously adjust your price list, your menu, your range of products on offer. And as a restaurant owner, there was one point when I had a good chef. He liked creating something new, like this meal from chef. But there was a situation when we had to change the menu list. But the menu is done with the pictures. This is the pictures of the process. So the design of this meal, this is quite a hard work. Then you need to print it out. Then you need to provide it to your guests who visit your restaurant. But here it's very easy. You simply upload through your application the menu, the price list, and immediately you can receive the orders. It's very simple. In our world, you should be able to do everything in 2 clicks. And we do our best to simplify your business doing. The next benefit is digitalization of customer base, collection of statistics and analytics. Look, this is what actually always interested me, to learn or to know the number of people, the number of guests who visited my restaurant. You cannot actually put a guy at the entrance who will actually press the button to estimate the number of people entering your business. And this is a process widely used in aircrafts. So this is automation. It's quite simple. It seems to be quite simple and digitalized. So we enter, we scan our ticket, but still, for some businesses, it's challenging. And a customer comes to your business, he makes a payment, he gets a receipt, and you have some employees, but you need to look through or to assess their performance. And having this digitalization of all your customers and their experiences, you are in full control of the situation. No matter how remotely you are from your business, you open up this application and see the number of guests serviced. They all scan their QR code. You see their feedback, their evaluation of your business, what they bought, and in case their bank card is attached, they can make a payment online, and it's very useful. And at the same time, there is a system of motivation of employees, as they are all interested in making a customer satisfied. Inside the application, there is another feature of improving the knowledge of your staff. You may organize some special certification or training for your staff inside this application. So your staff could improve their knowledge and skills about your business or your products. If you have a new person on staff, you can see his growth or provide him with some additional opportunities to be promoted. And we have some flexible marketing settings. They are the things when you can make a special offer to your customers, to your guests of your business, even very exclusive one, in a targeted way. You address them with their name, you send them an offer with the name of your customer. So you write this offer and adding the personal details of a person And this is the personal attention we all need in this fast transforming world, instantly transforming world. We all need to receive this personalized address. Put a plus in the chat box if you always like and are pleased when you see your name in some messages. So when they write down, Dear Diane, today exclusively for you, since you bought our product yesterday and we noticed that you liked some meal, so this special offer for you today is for you, and we address the customer in a personalized way, and they are getting loyal to come back to you as they understand that the service will be impeccable. Let's move on. Next slide, please.
uGain features. So uGain features is quite varied. uGain has a wide range of features, that your client can download this application absolutely for free. They download the application and they start using that application. And in that application, they can receive additional benefits. Of course, there is a bonus program included in it. So this presentation is about the application itself, but then on Friday, we'll have another meeting at 7 p.m. Moscow time, where we're going to talk about the bonus program. And here, when a person receives some service or a product, they also receive bonuses, and they can recommend our application to their friends and receive additional bonuses for that as well. Also, you can make online orders in the application and receive feedback, which has already been mentioned. And you see the communication with clients, we have this 2 hands, 2 palms. It's care, symbolizing care, which is very important for any company, is customer care. And when we are involved in the business processes as business owners, we very often neglect or don't notice communication with clients and don't recognize it as an important part. So you can either hire a third party to do that or do it through our application. You provide care for your clients, special attention, draw their attention, give them feedback on what they are writing, your feedback on their feedback. And also there is one more wonderful feature, which is cross-marketing. This is a unique feature. I'm literally psyched about it, because in any business there is competition, and we want always to be the best, better than our competitors at least. We want to have more visitors, more buyers, clients than our competitors. And here you can establish cooperation, collaboration with any company within our ecosystem, and you can supplement each other's customer base or exchange your customer base. And cross-marketing eventually increases your customer base. So if you are inside a big trading center, a mall, and one retail outlet has this application, and the owner can go to the neighboring outlet, talks them into installing this application, and by doing it, we increase the demand for our application, and the person, the second outlet that connects their outlet to the application, will also have the offers and promotions that were announced and that were deployed by the former outlet. And then you exchange your clients. So what happens here? Your clients will be yours forever, and you will be receiving additional bonuses and points, even if your clients go and start buying products or services, doesn't matter, in a different outlet, in a different shop, you will still receive additional bonuses from all of their purchases in any other establishment inside our ecosystem. Even if a person goes to a different country and goes to a shop or a store there and spends money there, you, as a person who is an upline for that outlet, will be receiving, or for that customer, will be receiving bonus and points. So it's a win-win situation. So just imagine how profitable and beneficial our application is for people who own huge malls or trading centers. So we already covered it, but we could cover it again because we have lots of newcomers. Let's take a mall, trading mall, and all of a sudden you cannot visit big trading centers because of the lockdowns. And the owner of the trading center doesn't have any other clients except those who rent the space in his or her trading hall. So they lose profit because outlets get closed, there are no clients. But if a person has a business owner has products that can do sales online, they are more or less protected. Moreover, using our application, they can sell their products online too. But a person who has a business owner who has huge physical areas, spaces, they can do anything about it because so what they do, they start connecting, subscribing business owners that rent premises, offices in their trading center, and those business owners who rent spaces from the trading mall owner, they start doing sales online, and the upline, the owner of the trading mall, will still receive money, although nobody is really renting any space in their trading center anymore. So this is a possibility to digitalize clients' customer base, cross marketing. It's a very unique application for the owners of the, as I said, big malls. So if you have a friend who owns, or an acquaintance who owns a trading center with 100 shops in it, so you can see how much that person is going to receive from the purchases of all the clients that go to their trading center, even if the trading center is closed, like $1 per client per purchase. And then the loyalty program is another feature in our uGain application. Well, we always use loyalty programs. It's our standard feature, and we included our loyalty program in this application as well. It helps cover the huge database and a huge number of people using different cashbacks and other benefits, cashbacks that people receive when purchasing goods and products. So the marketing instrument to work with the customer base. Here, look, we have several options that you can use. You can announce your promotions and special offers. For example, you saw how stories in Instagram look like. So you can do it like this in the form of stories. You can post your promotions and special offers. You can give nice bonuses to customers. And also, people can earn welcome points, and clients receive those welcome points. There is a benefit for everyone. Then you get passive income from subscriptions of your active and regular customers. The customer downloads our application for free, enjoys all the discounts. They can also receive increased discounts if customers pay the subscription fee for a month or for a year, and they receive an increased discount, increased cashback, and they also increase their active and regular customer base. And also, thanks to push notifications, all of your customers will know what's going on in your establishment, in your store, or your trading mall. If any if that shop or mall is holding a special event, or there is a sales event, discounts, etc. So a huge number of people will know about your events, about your promos, thanks to the push notification function. So someone says we should use the word guest, visitor, consumer instead of customer or client. Well, sometimes yes. For example, if it's a hotel business or restaurant, it can be guest. But if a person goes to a business owner and buys products or services, it's that person becomes a customer or a client. So you, depending on the business, you call people in different way. I remember when I had first a business, a selling business, and then I ran a restaurant. I called my restaurant guests clients, and yes, they made this remark to me saying, look, in restaurant business it's guests, not clients. So I guess for every business owner, for every company that you're going to talk to, you will find the right vocabulary and will give the most relevant offer to them. So let's see how uGain works. It's quite intuitive. Everything should be done in 2 clicks. Really, the client downloads the application and registers, and then they go to the establishment where our application is installed. They show the code, the cashier scans the code with their application or a special device, scanning device, and after they scan the code, the cashier receives the information about how many bonus points the customer has or their discount size, whether there are any special offers to that specific customer. For example, it was that guy who came to this place on their birthday and can receive a special gift from the company, from the business. And also the cashier receives, I'm sorry, also the cashier receives, yes, information about the cashback percentage. And then all the necessary information is received and the cashier knows how to deal with that specific client. Then the cashier receives payment reduced by the available bonus points or at a discount with cashback, and they pay it either online or through the terminal. And of course, when you deduct the bonus points from the total amount, then the number of that bonus points goes away. And after the payment, the client receives bonus points and evaluates the quality of service and can leave suggestions, feedback. So this is where usually we go to this book of recommendations if it's a physical establishment and write your feedback. In this case, it's all done online and people leave a good feedback or a bad one if your establishment is not good enough. So this is how everything happens, from you getting the access to our ecosystem to eventually enjoying the product, services, and benefits. And as I said, there are different benefits and advantages for business owners and regular customers. And our application for business owners is available for less than a cup of coffee a day, especially considering that the advertising costs are quite high nowadays for companies. Any kind of modernization or refurbishment is quite an expensive process and it takes a lot of time. But thanks to the fact that our application is very affordable, any business owner can make the decision right there, because I repeat, the cost of our application is smaller than a cup of coffee a day. And there are a lot of different advantages for the business owner, as we mentioned before. communication with clients, feedback, loyalty program, etc., etc. So that subscription fee pays off really fast, and you will get rid of this routine work of updating your customer base, calling your customers. With simply one click on your application, you can send to all of your clients some kind of special offer or news or updates. And we live in times when we need to know what's happening right now, right there, not yesterday. If something happened yesterday and you know that news today, it's not relevant to you anymore. You say, yeah, it happened, it doesn't apply to me. But if something happening right now, people want to know it. We live in the times when we need to be one step ahead of the events. So that's when you can inform your regular customers, beloved clients, what's going on right now is great. That's why lives and on Facebook, Instagram are so popular. So you can send your news, your updates about the current events or upcoming events in your application to your guests and clients. And this is really great. So I'd like to thank you all for your attention. I wanted to provide you as much information as possible for you to have a full picture of how you can use that application in your business, how you can promote that business, how application to other business owners. And yes, that application can be used to make an offer and pay, or order and pay for your orders, for your products and services. For example, you had an establishment offline and you have a lot of stock, not sold stock, unsold stock. You can move online and sell your unsold stock using that application too, across the entire world, not necessarily in your city or your region. Our application will be launched in several countries at once, in several languages at once. So I would like to give you the news that I promised to give you. I'm going to open the next slide. You know that we had a second test, and I'll tell you how many people took the test to become representatives and promoters of uGain application. Just give me a second. I will bring it up. So
The latest news as of 11 a.m. Moscow time, the number of tests, new tests, those people, everyone had several tries and goes to city test. Altogether, there were 5,710 attempts, and the number of partners who passed their test is 3,979 people. So the number of those, the number of partners who actually succeeded with their test is over 3,400. And we have Klyonov Vladimir and Barakina Eleonora. They are our best performers. My congratulations, guys, meaning that you understand and studied very well our product and managed to pass the test. Eleonora, I see your hooray. So my congratulations to all of you, dear partners, those who pass this test, and the ones with over 50% accumulated. You will get access to our uGain application and start promoting it for business owners. Well, my congratulations, and after the finalization of the test, these results will be formally published, and there is still some time left for those who failed or who didn't take this attempt. So if you actually expired your 3 attempts, you cannot do it anymore. But those who didn't, you still have some time. Let's keep our fingers crossed for those who are still sitting this test, and let's get ready for the launch of our platform for the entire world seeking for support and help. So, my hugs and kisses to all of you, dear friends. So, if you are in Moscow, we are looking forward to seeing you to the headquarters of the Academy of Private Investor in Moscow, the Federation Tower, and looking forward to see you all at our meetings and webinars. Bye bye and take care.